Hey guys, it's the snow camping part food. In the first segment we just went over the basic considerations of how to plan your trip, get your route together, look at the weather, and figure out what that all means for putting together your food, your trip, and your expectations, and how that will also set up your gear selection. So the next thing is a little bit on food, and food's vitally important. Food never tastes as good to me as it does on the trail, especially when you're cold and working really hard. It's just delightful. So you want to make sure to capitalize on this increase in your taste aesthetics by getting good food. You know, feed your body and your body will perform. You know, treat yourself right and you will be treated right. Try and treat others right too, but that's a different subject. So I just want to give you a way of looking at this so you can get like 3,000 calories a day. That's the most important thing, is getting enough high nutrition calories so that you can continue working day after day. And how I do this basically is, okay, I'm usually going to use something like this. A two-person dinner. This is one signal dinner for me. I don't get the ones that are below 575. I like to go between 575 and 620 calories for a two-person dinner that I consume myself. So what I do is and then I got granola. I figure on a minimum of a quarter pound of granola a day, 4 ounces of granola, that's usually 400 calories. Okay, so you see what I'm getting at here is what you got is you got your set meals. I eat 2 lunches a day. If I'm going to be backpacking all day, I'm going to have an early lunch and I'm going to have a late lunch. So I've got 4 set meals a day. Okay, I got breakfast, lunch 1, lunch 2, and dinner. So I'm going to have set up meals. Breakfast will be granola, dried powdered milk with the granola, maybe some dried fruit mixed in with the granola if I'm going to heat it up a little bit. That'll come with a piping hot cup of hot chocolate, which is a couple hundred calories, with that I pre-mixed. I actually buy coca and mix it up with powdered milk and sugar and make a real tasty, like 200 calorie delightful morning drink in the freezing weather. So what we got here is we got our 4 meals. So we got breakfast is going to be 400 calories plus a couple of hundred calories with hot chocolate. That's 600. You got a ramen noodle pack or something like split pea or bean soup that's going to come out to another 400 calories for lunch 1. Then you got lunch 2, which I usually do something like peanut butter or cheese and Triscuit crackers. And that's lunch number, that's meal 3 for the day. And the 4th meal is your dinner time, when you have your freeze-dried full-on meal, and that'll be roughly 600 calories. So if you figure that out, you got like, I don't know, I come up with roughly 1,680 calories a day just in set meals. Okay, so that's all cool. So that leaves you like another 1,320 calories that you've got to get. And if you don't get these calories, you're going to weaken, you're going to get cold, you're going to be tired, and you're just going to suffer. It doesn't matter how much insulation you got. If you don't got the heat coming out on the inside, you're in trouble. Okay, so I was just going to run you through right quick what I fill out that other 1,320 calories with. Now you saw the dinners and stuff. Now a lot of people use these things, power bars and stuff. I'm not big on power bars. We'll get into that in the food section more. But when you go to high altitude, what happens? Why you have no oxygen is because the high altitude air, lower pressure, doesn't hold as much oxygen. But how your body adjusts to this is your body produces more red blood cells. When your body actually fills out the volume of your blood with red blood cells, your body needs protein. So to properly acclimate, to go into high altitude, you got to feed what your body needs, and that's moisture. Make sure you keep yourself very well hydrated, which can be a problem in the snow because we're melting all our water for drinking and cooking. And the second thing is protein. So, you know, that's the only time I use these high protein bars is when I need protein bad. And so I got 2 protein bars for the first day, first and second day, which will flood me with protein, which will help me acclimate, create the red blood cells so I don't get that extra layer of fatigue. Now I'm going to get tired from the altitude and the work and the snow, but I won't be metabolically tired because my body's not getting the protein it needs to create the red blood cells. You see what I'm saying? It's an extra layer. You know, try not to put any stress on yourself. Try to minimize the stress and maximize your pleasure, your strength, and your flexibility in the wilderness. Okay, so we got that 1,380 calories. What are we going to do about that? Cashews? Do I hear cashews? Well, we got cashews here. I'm just going to run you through the list. Now, I'm going to post this with its calorie per ounce, its serving, and I'm going to post its protein level. I'll put in fiber and carbohydrates. How's that? The carbs are your energy and the fibers are shit. So you want to shit good. You want it, okay, look, when you go out to the mountains and you do a big change, I would start eating mountain food a couple of days before, because you do not want to shock your body with a radical diet change. Don't go from McDonald's to health food, okay? You know, you'll suffer if you do. Enough of that. So what I do, you know, we figured out that I got, what is it, 1,300 calories or some such. We've got 1,680 set calories in the set meals. Okay, so I need 1,320 calories. Now here's the deal. I got this selection of stuff, these various tasty treats that are great for your body and fun to eat. But now I got to figure out how much I'm going to bring. You know, okay, now the way I do this, I've done this for so long that I go, this is 5 days worth, this is 8 days, this is 9 days. I can actually just heft it. But that's not going to work for you. So what you got to do is you got to get your calories per ounce, the amount of nutrition it has, which I just do for curiosity. The calories is the most important thing. So you got to get your calories per ounce. You got to figure out, okay, so look, I'm going for 5 days, right? So I got 1,300 calories. I got to divide that by 5. 5 times 4, you know, I need at least 4. What do I need? I need, damn it. I need 1,320 calories, okay? So now what I got to do is, out of my whole range of, now we'll go to the range of foods here. Out of this range of foods, I've got to have enough ounces per day of each one of these to add up to that 1,380 calories, 1,320 calories, so that I get that. So let's say I'm going for 5 days and I need 6,500 calories of snack food to make up for my set meals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my list of snack foods, and I'm going to have how many ounces per day. Do I need 1 ounce per day or 2 ounces per day to actually get the amount of caloric intake that I need? Okay, so here's what I select from, and these are, you know, I want to hear your suggestions, because I know you all got good snack foods that I haven't thought about and stuff. So I'll tell you, you know, you'll hear some